Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Thursday, July 6th, 2023. A 15-year-old 29 Palms juvenile was arrested Tuesday for investigation into the attempted murder of another 15-year-old nearly 2 weeks ago. Sheriff's deputies report that at approximately 11:30 p.m. on June 14th, they responded to a report of a stabbing in the 6400 block of Desert Queen Avenue in 29 Palms. They say they found the victim, a 15-year-old male resident of 29 Palms, with a large stab wound in his upper chest, and he was transported to Desert Regional Medical Center. As part of their investigation, authorities identified a suspect in the stabbing, a 15-year-old 29 Palms resident, and discovered he could be found in the 5000 block of Bagley Avenue in 29 Palms. Detectives from the Morongo Basin Station finally located him on July 4th at that residence at approximately 4:30 p.m. The juvenile suspect, whose name has not been released, was arrested for investigation into attempted murder and taken to Central Juvenile Hall. After pleading no contest on Friday to charges of voluntary manslaughter in the death of her son, Kaylee Ledford was sentenced to 6 years in prison, which is considered to be time served. Ledford has been released from custody, and all future court hearings related to her trial have been vacated. Ledford was arrested after the death of her 3-month-old son in the fall of 2015 in 29 Palms. She initially claimed that she had fallen asleep on the couch with the baby between her and the couch. The unresponsive baby suffered 2 cardiac events and was taken to the hospital. Doctors said the injuries were not consistent with Ledford's account. Investigators also said that the baby's ventilator machine was unplugged at the hospital while Ledford was in the room alone with her child. The child was pronounced dead at the hospital. Ledford was arrested in 2016, a year after her son's death, and was being held on $1 million bail. Ledford was initially charged with assault on a child causing death, which can lead to a lifetime prison sentence. She pled not guilty to that charge in 2021. By pleading no contest to the lesser charge in 2023, Ledford will not be taken to trial by the state of California. Having already served the 6-year sentence, she is not expected to serve any further time for her crime and has been released. Every year, water agencies up and down California publish the results of state-mandated, rigorous analyses of the water they pipe into your home. That water must meet or exceed drinking water standards set by the Environmental Protection Agency and enforced by the State Water Resources Control Board. Reporter Mike Lipsitz has the results of those analyses from 3 of our local water agencies.
Water analysis findings are published in each district's Consumer Confidence Report. The 2023 reports detail results from 2022 samples. For the High Desert Water District, Joshua Basin Water District, and the Bighorn Desert View Water Agency, reports from independent state-certified labs show that the water coming out of your tap exceeds general population minimum safety standards for more than 100 different contaminants. The public can assist local districts to maintain these high standards by helping to protect our groundwater. In our next report, Z107.7 News will detail ways you can help protect this precious resource. See the story at Z107.7fm.com for a deeper dive into your local agency's Consumer Confidence Report. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
The Morongo Basin Healthcare District Board of Directors is meeting in regular session tonight. On their agenda are updates to their Split Rock project, outreach and marketing, and financial reports. Tonight's meeting is open to the public and begins at 6 p.m. at the district offices at 6530 La Contenta Road, Suite 400 in Yucca Valley. The Gem and Minerals Show is returning to Joshua Tree this fall. The beloved show's fate in the high desert was in question after its usual venue was sold to new owners and the 2023 spring show was canceled. Set for September 28th through October 1st, the Gem and Minerals Show will be held at Joshua Tree Lake RV and Campground. After the loss of the previous venue, vendors said they gathered together to ensure the show continued in Joshua Tree. Now that the new location is secured, more than 30 vendors have signed on to exhibit their rocks, gems, minerals, crystals, fossils, jewelry, and more. Mark your calendar and stay tuned to Z107.7 for more information about the Gem and Mineral Show as autumn approaches. High Desert Times is a new shop specializing in publications, and they opened their 29 Palms location today. They will have a ribbon-cutting ceremony at 11 a.m. and will be open late tonight, holding an ice cream social from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Reporter Hillary Sloan is here to tell you more about this new store.
My favorite thing to do on a Sunday morning is to pile magazines and books on my bed, grab a cup of coffee and a croissant from the bakery, and read. Everything else can stay a cerebral blur until at least the afternoon. Now I know where to go to get my reading material. The High Desert Times magazine store is announcing the opening of its first location at 73552 29 Palms Highway in the Corner 29 Shops, near the Freedom Plaza and the Joshua Tree National Park North entrance in 29 Palms. The store, set to open in July 2023, is a one-stop shop for all your reading needs, including travel, food, fashion, lifestyle, and more. Browse and buy the latest issues of popular magazines and discover new and niche publications. The shop also features a comfortable reading area in the courtyard. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Hillary Sloan.
A unique new opportunity for area kids will be the subject of the Z107.7 Up Close show tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eva Soltes of Joshua Tree Foundation for Arts and Ecology will talk about a free 5-week program starting July 10th for kids 9 to 12, bringing ecology, art, music, history, and science to life through hands-on activities. Find out more on the Z107.7 Up Close show with Gary Daigneault this Friday at 10 a.m. or available as a podcast wherever you find your podcasts. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.